Today we're going to be picking from 3 bags again, so let's get started. First bag we're going to do is animals. Let's see which one we got. Sloth! We got a sloth. Slow.
What's the next one?
This one?
Actions.
Teaching!
Okay, perfect.
Yay!
And the last one, props.
Let's get binoculars.
Binoculars. All right, nice.
So fun fact about a sloth is my first grade teacher, Miss Combs, her favorite animal is sloths.
And she's a teacher, so it's perfect.
Yeah.
So this one goes out to Miss Combs, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's get started.
Okay. So first we're gonna start with a pencil, but you guys don't have to.
Sloth teaching binoculars. All right. So what do you think we're going to start with?
Basic shapes.
Basic shapes. That's right. You can use whatever materials you have. We're starting with pencils. You can start with markers or crayons, whatever you're comfortable with. All right. So let's see. A sloth has a very round head, so we're going to do an oval, kind of just north of the middle of the page. You can face it whichever way that you want. And if you have a better idea than we have with your sloth teaching and binoculars, then you go ahead and do that. Now we're going to do kind of a rounded rectangle for the body. Nice wide rectangle that's maybe not quite as wide as the head. So, where do sloths live?
On the trees.
In the trees. In the trees in the jungle.
So slow.
Okay. So we're going to do some arms, get them holding on to the trees. We're going to do some more curved rectangles or curved tube shapes coming out like this.
I feel like mine's a little bit long.
That's okay. You can make them long and skinny. You can make them short and stout. Okay, so there's one for the arm, and then we're going to do another one here for the leg, and this leg can come off the bottom of the second shape that we drew here. Are kind of far apart. The two little eyes like this. And sloths are so cute, they kind of have a smiley face, so
yeah, they're so cute.
We'll do a smiley face.
Especially baby sloths.
Oh yeah. They kind of also have like an eye mask, sort of dark pattern on their faces.
Kind of like a like raccoon.
Sort of, yeah. Sort of like a raccoon. Thinking that sloths have is they have long kind of claws and nails to hold on to the trees.
Yeah, just like a bear sometimes.
Sort of like a bear, yeah. So we're going to bring these paws to a point here.
Ice cream cone?
Like an ice cream cone, and then we're going to split it into 3 parts. Binoculars, there's different kinds of binoculars, but imagine you put 2 toilet paper tubes next to each other. So we're going to start by drawing some circles here. And we're going to have them side by side.
I really need to catch up. Speaking of catching up, you guys can always pause the video.
That's right.
If we're going too fast.
Yep. And we're going to curve this other arm up so that he's holding the binoculars like this. And I'm going to curve his little claws up over top. And you can decorate your picture however you want. If you got stickers or stamps, you can use those on your drawing. I'm just going to do lots of little squiggly lines on my tree for the bark. I can do branches, branching off here, all different ways. It can be whatever kind of tree you want. Okay, what's something else while you're working on that? What's something else that would tell us that this sloth is a teacher?
Maybe students. You can draw students in the background.
Sure.
The tree could have like a whiteboard on it.
Okay.
And she could have like numbers on the whiteboard.
Oh, I like that idea. Okay. About maybe our sloth should be wearing some other kind of clothes. What do you think?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll put a sweater on my sloth. Does Miss Combs like to wear sweaters?
Baggy sweatshirts.
Baggy sweatshirts. Okay.
Ooh. So when you go to school, what is it that a teacher always has around their neck?
I don't know. What do they have?
It's their badge.
Oh,
Their
yes.
little badge. And then it has like, it has like their face on it and.
Yeah, their ID badge. I think that's really important. That's a good idea.
Then it also has their name on it, so make up a name for your sloth.
Okay. Let's see. My sloth's name is going to be Professor Higgledy-Piggledy.
How are you gonna fit that on your?
That would be hard to fit on a name tag.
Nick, Professor Nick.
Professor Nick. Nicholas Higgledy-Piggledy. Alright guys, sorry our video stopped, so we're a little farther ahead, but hopefully you can see the progress we've made. We started outlining. I've done some of my outlining in color. Josie's still doing a little bit of her outlining and adding some details, but I think she's getting ready to color too, right?
So we did the tree and we finished our sloth. I can't remember when we stopped, but
that's okay.
It's okay. Hopefully you can see.
Yep, and I'm just erasing some of my pencil lines that didn't get covered up with the marker. If you don't want to do this step where you have to erase, you can do your drawing on one sheet of paper and then cover it with another sheet of paper that you can see through and do your inking or your outlining that way.
You have a purple and like rose. My tree branch is still a little wet. Ooh, it is wet. Look.
That's why we put a piece of paper underneath.
Yeah. Okay. But the reason why I was stalling to not do this is my sloth was because I don't know what to color it with. But now the time has come.
What's it gonna be? You know, sometimes this may help you. Sometimes sloths live in trees for so long and they move so slow that moss grows on their fur and makes them look green. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, it's very true. So you could do a green sloth if you wanted. I think typically their fur is kind of a grayish, brownish color.
Yeah.
But you can do it whatever color you want.
Okay. So have you ever copied somebody?
Yes, because sometimes that's the best way to learn is by copying the artist that you admire. Now, as long
Bob
as
Ross.
sure, but I think the important part is to give people credit. You know, if you copy somebody that you like, don't try to claim it as your own. You make sure you tell people.
Yeah.
I was trying to learn, and I copied this person that I really like because I think they're really good and really talented, and I think you can learn a lot that way by copying other people. Josie, keep working on hers and we'll post a picture when it's all done. Thanks for drawing with us today.
Bye!